Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted as always to be joined by Savannah Marshall. Savannah, wow. I mean, you can hit. Just talk to me about that fight itself and the stoppage.
Brilliant. Fair play to the leader. Tough girl. When she stuck it on me like that, I thought, God, no way she can put up with that for 10 rounds. And she never. So, thank God.
Just talk to me about, I mean, women's boxing right now is absolutely flying. I spoke to young Georgie Connor and all that. It's like right now it's unreal. Kirsty Babington as well. When you got like Shannon Courtney and Ebby Bridges fight, the Tasha Jonas and Katie Taylor fight, the Breakhouse and McCaskill fight in the US. I mean, right now women's boxing is booming. But for you, there's always one fight that's always going to be. We've seen the VT with Clarissa Shields, but nobody could hear what was being said, what she said to you. But I mean, for you, your next fight, is it Clarissa Shields? Can we hope that it's going to be her next?
No, we're both fighting on the same bill in December, and then they're hoping to get it on early next year.
So we both need you to win in December then, is that right?
Both of us need to win in December. And she was whinging saying she wants 3 or 4 fights, and we're like, no, Clarissa, you can have one fight and that's it. So
one fight then you?
One fight than me.
But I mean, this fight's been building up, man, for a long time. Are you sick of her name? Are you ready to just get this fight over and done with?
Do you know what, right? They offered me the fight about 3 or 4 years ago when I'd had one fight when I first come back from America. And I think, like, do you know, she must be so grateful that I said no. Because imagine if we'd have boxed 4 years ago for what? Pennies. No one had probably turned up to watch. No one kind of knew who I was. No one probably knew who she was. So it's all the stars are aligning, as they say.
Well, it's your profiles. I mean, Clarissa Shields has got a huge profile in the US. You're starting to build a huge profile here in the UK now, especially with that performance, that crowd, and being on Sky Sports. I mean, right now, you're definitely going to be a main event again. But, I mean, did you ever think that would be possible when you came out the amateurs?
Honestly, people would be saying, we should stop going on about, but I'm a woman in a man's sport. And honestly, when they said you headline, I was thinking, I hope people stay and I hope people don't leave, because some people still think, I don't like seeing women get hit, or women shouldn't box and things like that, and that was unbelievable. I said in one of my interviews, anyone who knows me, seeing me jump on the top rope, I'll think, oh God, what is she doing? That's not Savannah. But it's just this, honestly, it definitely adds to your performance. It's unbelievable. I don't think I want to box anywhere else now apart from the Northeast.
Well, Vegas might be calling, who knows? I mean,
Northeast.
I've
done that America thing, it's not worth the hype.
No. Well, talk to me about that crowd then. I mean, like, you probably got the biggest cheer out of everyone. I mean, the crowd stayed, they were singing. Your Sky Sports interview was interrupted because they continued singing Sweet Caroline. I mean, you just talked about this crowd, man. It was unreal, wasn't it?
Unbelievable. When I was waiting to do the ring walk, I could hear them shouting Savannah, and I was like, I was hid behind the screen because I was thinking, Savannah, don't look, because as soon as I start looking and seeing people, I start smiling. I'm trying to get my angry head on.
Trying to get your angry head. So I want a quick word on Peter Fury then. I mean, just talk to me about what that man's done for your career, and I mean, when I was speaking to a good friend of mine today, I said, watch Savannah because she can hit. You talk about a woman being in a man's sport, but probably wrong for me to say, but you hit like a man, if you don't mind me saying. You hit hard. You sit down on your shots, you're swinging from the hips as well. You're not just big arms, crazy arm shots. Is that something that you've been working on with Peter, is to sit down maybe and swing, use your body rather than just shoulder it into your punches?
I've been with Peter now since, I trained with Peter actually before my professional debut when I went to America, so really Peter's had me since I was a pro, and he really has broke me down. He's really stripped me of that whole amateur on the toes, hands around the head, but it's been a long, painful process. Plenty of times when I'm getting beat up and sparring and spit me dummy out and things aren't going my way. And there's always something new to learn. I remember when I won that world title and I went back to the gym, he's like, right, well, we're going to do this. We're going to practice this now. And I remember practicing it and thinking, oh God, do you know, I thought I'm a world champion and there's still stuff that I need to learn. So it's continuous with Peter.
Listen, I love Peter. He's such a nice man. But I mean, Clarissa left a message for you on that VT. Have you got a message for Clarissa?
See you soon, mate.
That's simple.
See you soon, pal.
See you soon, pal. Listen, Savannah, I won't keep you much longer. I know you've got to do other things here and stuff like that. And you punch hard. You've actually hurt your knuckles.
I She was walking onto the jab, and I thought, and she wasn't stepping back, and I thought, oh God, please just step back. And then I'd caught her once, she stumbled back, and I thought, oh, there we go.
There you go.
Got a good night.
Only 4 jabs later. Listen, enjoy the rest of your night, and it's an absolute pleasure to see you again, to watch you box again, and like that crowd, only thought Lewis Ritson can do that, but you've managed it as well. So there you go, Savannah. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.